Alright guys, this is the style we are working with. As you can see, it has gathered at the down and the cow neckline. That is the neck. So you place your tape at the up and take your bust and your waist and your hip measurement and the full length. The length you are working with is 29. Then once you take your full length, you connect it with your ruler together. You do the same to the hip line. Then you connect this, you do the same at the waistline. You do the same at the bust line. Then once you are done connecting the lines together, then you will take your ruler and measure your shoulder. 15 divided by 2 will give you 7.5. So we are working with shoulder of 15. You divide it into 2, it will give you 7.5. Then you connect it together. Use your ruler to connect it to the bust. Once you connect it to the bust, you use your ruler to connect it there. This is what it's going to look like. Then you take your tape to measure your bust. Whatever you have as your bust, you divide it into 4. That is what you are going to put there. Then you add 1.5 allowance. Then you go to the waist and take your waist. The waist, you are working with waist of 28 divided by 4. Give you 8. Then you will give you 7 and you add your 1.5 allowance. Then you go to the hip. We are working with hip of 36 divided by 2. It will give you 9. You take 9 and add 1.5 allowance. Then use your ruler to connect the dots together. Once you are connecting the dots together, and you connect from the waist, the bust to the waist, and the waist to the hip. This is how it's going to look like. Make sure you are doing exactly what you are seeing on the screen. So you connect the dots together. Once you connect it together, this is how it's going to look like. So you connect it to the full length. The full length will be straight. This is how it's going to look like. Then you make sure the waist is slant, is okay, the way it is. Then you go to your shoulder and take your neckline. We are working with neck depth of 5 and the neck depth of 3, neck width of 3. Then use your ruler to connect it together. Once you connect it together, this is what you are going to get. This is how it's going to look. You connect it together. This is how it's going to look. Then you go straight to your armhole. Then you connect the armhole to where you take your bust measurements. This is what it's going to give you. Just do exactly what you are seeing on the screen. This is what it's going to give you. Then you connect it. Thank you for watching. Follow for more for part 2 of this.